Hello, thank you for tuning into the video series. My name is Mimi and I am the librarian at Edison State. I am here to show you how to use the library resources online. To get to the library website, you start off at the Edison State Community College main page. Go to the resources link and select the library link, which is located right next to the Blackboard link. Now you're on the Edison State Library main page. Real quick, I'm going to go over some of the things on this page that will help you throughout your research journey. The biggest thing is it tells you right here what your library barcode is, which is the number 1973 plus your Edison State ID number, including any zeros. So when you go to log into some of the databases, they're going to request that information along with your name. So it'll ask for your first or last name, first name, and then your library barcode. And again, that's located here, 1973 plus your Edison State ID number. In addition to that, if you scroll down a little bit, you have our email address. So if you select that, you can send an email directly to anybody at the library, and we all get that, so somebody will respond. Scrolling down, you have a general search here. I have a tendency to skip over that, being that you can search specifically for books using the Edison State Library Catalog or the Ohio Link Library Catalog, and you can access the databases and the articles and that kind of stuff going right directly to the databases. These will give you more specific results over the general results you'll get using this search bar. So I will go over each of these real quick. First, I want to show you, here's our contact information, our hours of operation, and the staff at the Edison State Library. So you can call us directly, or like I said, use this email address to email all of us at once. Okay, now I'm going to go over the boxes. The Edison State Library Catalog, these are all links, the boxes, and the library catalog is going to find books located at Edison State. The Ohio Link Library Catalog is going to find books that are available at any academic library in the state of Ohio. The Edison State Databases box is going to take you to the databases box. Database page, and the Live Guides is going to take you to the Live Guides, which is where I'm going to start. We have ones made specifically for this assignment. Live Guides are guides created for specific assignments. In this case, it's the PLS 121 voting identification. Going there, this guide provides the links needed for accessing the databases, provides PDFs on how to do that, and videos on each of the databases. So these are the links to the databases. The how-do-Is are PDFs of how you access the facts on file, issues and controversies, and the process involved with that. And these are the videos that you can watch. Now, scrolling back up, I'm going to tell you that these are off-campus links, and off-campus links are going to require sign-in information. So what I am going to do, I'm going to select them and go through the process so you can see what happens, but it may or may not let me log into those, being that I am currently on campus. So these, like I said, are databases. Nexus Uni is a database that focuses on, and it says it under here, newspapers and business, legal sources, government stuff. Gale Opposing Viewpoints, it provides both sides to a story, so you can look those up, or an issue. Academic Search is a good all-around general database that has academic type journals, and Facts on File, Issues and Controversies is another database that provides two sides to the stories. It's going to provide one side and then the other side of the issue. Okay, so I'm going to start off by selecting the Academic Search Complete. It's going to ask me to select my institution, and so I will select Edison and the main campus and submit. And then it's going to ask me for my name. It's asking for my last name, followed by my first name. and watch that because sometimes it's the other way around. And then it's going to ask for my library barcode, which is the number 1973, plus my student ID number, including any zeros, and submit. And I got the internal error because, again, like I said, I'm on campus. But I did show you the process to that. And so now I'm also going to show you how to access the databases from the main page. To access the databases from the main page, you go back to the Edison State Library, select the Edison State Databases link, and now you're on the databases main page. You'll want to scroll down, and again, these are the most popular databases on campus for use off campus. So I tried the off-campus link and it did not work, so this time I'm going to use the on-campus link. Real quick, these three in the middle don't require any login information. That's why they're there. So selecting the academic search, and here we are on academic search complete database. Okay, this is the main search screen for the Academic Search Complete database. This is the search bar, and this assignment is is focused on voter identification. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, and what this does is provide additional prompts that might help focus your results to a more specific subject area. So in this case, I'm going to put in voter identification and fraud, and I'm going to select search. Okay, we've got 166 results from that, and I'm going to just show you ways to limit this a little bit more. In this case, 166 isn't bad, but if it was a whole bunch, ways you could focus it would be, or to narrow down the results you have, is switch the timeline to include more newer dates. The full text is already selected, but you'd want to verify that. And then let's just select this academic journals and peer reviewed, and what we get is 35 results, which again is a very very good number. It's not too many to go through to find ones that address the issue the way it would you would like it addressed. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to select an article, just so I can show you how it's laid out in here. Now, sometimes you can select the article and go down, and the article is there for you. And it looks like in this case it is. All of the full text is there. If it was not, and you just scroll down and you only had the abstract available, what you can do is select either the HTML full text here or the PDF full text, and it'll open it up. But in this case it did. So what your options are, you can scroll down and read the information. You can listen to it. You can select any of the hyperlinked table of contents on the left-hand side to take you to specific areas. If you're just generally gathering information, not quite sure and don't want to go through this right now, you can save it to your Google Drive, your OneDrive. You can add it to a folder, print. All these options are along the right-hand side. Email it, save it. And if you are using this article and you want to cite it, you select the Cite button. And what the Cite button does, provide you with various formats, citing formats. So, for example, if you're using the MLA format, there that is. You can highlight the information contained, paste it in your document, but you'll always want to verify it through a different source. At the end of this presentation, I will show you where to verify your citing formatting for your citations. But for right now, that's how you just use theirs as a starting point, and then it's easier to be able to just make changes than to have to start all over with making your citation. Again, here's the listen, translate. You can do the permanent link. Here's your 10 images that are associated with this article. And author information. Another big nice thing that's included in this is subject terms. So you can use these subject terms to get results more, again, focused on the information you're looking for. if this article didn't necessarily contain everything, you could be able to pull some of these and use those in another search to help get general different results that might support whatever direction you're trying to get your voter identification assignment to go in. Okay, now to get back to your search results screen, you can just hit this back button, and that should take you to your results. And there's my 35 results. If I decided I wanted to just completely start over with my search, I can select the EBSCOhost, which takes me back to the original search screen that I was on. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the databases website so I can cover some of the other databases that were included in the live guide. Nexus Uni is one of the other databases, and again, I'm using the for use on-campus link. If I needed the off-campus link, it was over here on my right, selecting Nexus Uni. And Nexus Uni is, again, newspapers, legal documents, government publications. You can select a specific area to search down here if you wanted, which is called a guided search, and then put your terms in here. But if I search up here, it's going to be a general all-around search that is going to include all of them. Again, I'm going to go to voter identification, and I'm just going to select enter. It's going to provide me with all the available dates, and I can go through them as I need to, limit or that, or even pick a specific area that I want these articles to come from. So law reviews and journals, cases, company and financial, all of those are here, and that's one way you can get your information to be more focused on the issues that you're addressing. In addition to that, you can include or exclude terms. Here's your timeline along here, so you can, that's interesting, there's an article from 1877. Change the dates to a certain time frame, moving them closer, location and publication date. Those are options to narrow these results. I'm going to just select the cases and see what comes up here. So and again, I can still go back to the other ones if I choose to. Scrolling through these are the cases associated with voter identification. It's in here. Oh, I should show you that real quick. I'm going to go back to my results, go back to my original search screen. And when I do the voter identification, I'm going to put it in quotes, because what that is doing, it's going to search these terms as one unit rather than two separate words. See, voter identification. The previous results had voter and identification anywhere in here, whether they were next to each other or not. In this case, it will only search them together. I'm going to go back to the cases, which is now I have 649 cases. And I just, like I said, I'm just selecting that one area so I can show you basically how to go through the information in each area or each database basically. The results again can be narrowed with the timeline, publications, status, that kind of stuff over on the left hand side, cases. Now I'm going to just select the Holmes versus Moore case, North Carolina, Supreme Court of North Carolina, and here is the case summary and the information associated with it. Scrolling through, you can do it that way. It looks like you can also select the different sections by clicking over here. Here's your print and your email, download, drives, Google OneDrive. There's where you do that, can cite those or save that kind of information. And here is your export citation. Here's the information about this specific court case. March 15th, 2023. It was heard in the Supreme Court. Selecting the export citation link gives you the citation in various formats, so you can switch it to the one that is appropriate for whatever you're looking for. Copy to clipboard and paste it in your document. And again, you'll want to verify, even though it has the information, you're going to want to verify formatting, and that based on a citation source, which again, I will show you when I get to the end of showing you how to use the databases. Okay, so to go back to your original search, you can go back. Again, you can go back to get to where you started and do a completely new search going that way. I'm also going to show you one more database. The facts on file and opposing viewpoints are two that are included. I'm just going to go to one of them. They're pretty much the same type of database, giving you two sides to the story. I did the opposing viewpoints. I really like this. It's a very neat database, especially if you don't have an idea of what your topic is going to be, what direction you want to go with your topic. So you can, these are areas of interest, issues of interest you can scroll through, and you can browse issues down here. These, like I said, just good starting points, but just to do a search, you can put it in here. I'm going to start with just the voter identification. I'm not going to include any of the other additional terms, and I'm not going to put it in quotes. I just want to see what I get based on my just a general search. So in this case, these are the results. They give the academic journal, news, viewpoints, images, biographies. They're all here. In this database, they filter your results are over here, and there's your publication date, title, content level, subject, newspapers. You can choose it based on those. You can also kind of just scroll down, and when you scroll down, it's giving you a highlight of the different areas that it had results in. So you'll get a few. You can kind of look at those. If it's something you're interested in, you can view all of those they've included, or you can select the specific one. Again, I'm just scrolling down to show you how this is displayed. Actually, let's just click a news article, and we'll just click the voter ID in England. And what you have here is the date of the document, where it was printed, published, the type, and how many words it is. If you scroll down, you get a full text of that item. If you continue to scroll, the citations are down here, and you can switch your formats by selecting these. You can gather more like this, more information like this. Or you can scroll up, and here's where you save it, email it, download it, print it. Again, here's additional topics. That's kind of why I like this database specifically when you're not sure which way you want to go, because it gives you options to search related topics. Up here again at the top is your site, send to, download, print, and those are all available there for you. Okay, now that we're done searching in the opposing viewpoints, we'll go back to the library's main page, scroll back to the LibGuide portion, select that, and scroll to the PLS121 voting identification. Okay, so we are home on this, and we have gone through the different databases provided. Here's contact information if you need to contact us as you're in the process of going through this. And like I said, at the end, I was going to go over the citations and ethical use tab. So you can select the links for ethical information use, and it's going to provide you a rundown on the ethical use of information. But I'm going to select the OWL's Chicago manual style. OWL's is the online writing lab at Purdue. And basically in here, you can do a search for specific citations, citing information you're looking for. And you'll want to do that. Or you can, and once you do that, you'll want to verify the formatting options included with the databases, the citations. So this takes excuse me, the Citations and Ethical Use tab takes you to the link for the OWL Writing Lab, where you can verify your sources. And if you want to verify the links for ethical information use, you can look at those also. I'm going to go back to the library's main page. And here I just want to highlight again, this is where you can email us. These are the different boxes, which are links to either to search for books or the databases or the guides. And along the left-hand side is our hours of operation and our contact information. Thanks everybody for listening.